I haven't smoked weed since last year. Since 2021, I have not taken a single bong rip, bowl hit, puff of a joint. I haven't smoked anything this year. It's been about 109 days. Now, I will say I have dabbed, I've done edibles. We've gotten high, but I haven't smoked anything. I love bong rips. I love smoking, and I haven't smoked anything at all this year. It sort of happened by accident. I was sick at the end of last year around New Year's when we're rolling into 2022. I had a cold. I actually have a little bit of a cold right now, so it's kind of funny. We're going to start and end on a cold with the whole weed smoking thing. But at the end of last year, I was having issues with my throat, coughing a bunch. I just wasn't feeling it. And you know, if you've dabbed and if you've smoked, you know smoking's harsher than dabbing. If you're doing a nice low temp dab versus just any old bong hit, the dab's typically going to be smoother. It's going to be easier on your throat. It's easier to manage overall. So I just, for like the first week of January, was holding off on smoking just to give my throat a little bit of a break. And then I kept saying on my Twitch stream, oh, I haven't smoked weed since last year. Kind of a joke, but every day that goes on, it's longer, right? Now I'm at 109 days. And I haven't smoked weed. I'm like a third of the way into the year and I haven't smoked weed once. This is something I've done before years ago when I lived in Colorado. I was just opening up my eyes to dabs. I was buying more and more dabs when I was getting into dabs. And I just stopped buying weed because I was like, that stuff doesn't get me as high as the dabs do. And I just kept going from there, getting more and more dabs and whatnot. But now my opinions have changed. I think that smoking and dabbing have their own benefits or their own types of high. There's this level of stoned that you can reach with a bong hit, probably due to like CBN levels or whatever. But when you combust a bong hit, you get so stoned. That is one of the best feelings, one of the most relaxed, just chill feelings when you take a fat bong rip and it hits. Well, I do want to talk about something I've noticed. I did mention I have a little bit of a cold now, but for the most part, when I would smoke weed, I do most of my weed smoking at the end of the night, right before I go to sleep, essentially. I do a Twitch stream for a few hours. If you don't follow me on Twitch, I'm live over there at 9 p.m. Eastern almost every night. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch account and give me free money. What are you doing? But I do most of my sessions at night before I go to bed. And I feel like this is something I was noticing last year. Almost every day when I woke up, I was coughing a little bit. I just had a little bit of shit in my throat to clear. I don't know, a little phlegm, a little something. But when I stopped smoking, when I was only dabbing, that little morning cough went away. It was something my girlfriend pointed out to me a few times. I don't really cough when I smoke, but I guess in the morning after a lot of bong rips or a lot of like smoking, essentially, I would cough. I would cough later than the hits, but it would be in the morning. I remember this. I'd wake up and I'd clear my throat, maybe cough like 10 or 15 times. But that was usually after like a lot of bong rips. I feel like I go in phases. There was a point last year where I would do 1 or 2 dabs a stream, but like 15 or 20 bong rips. Like, I don't know. It comes and goes. I love bongs. I love dabs. I got a lot of cool stuff. And I like getting high. But I also feel like I maybe haven't gotten to that like intergalactic level of high that I took the fattest bong rip and I can't do anything but breathe for the next 2 minutes. I haven't quite got that high. We've done some edibles here and there. I took a few hundred the other day and capsules the other day on stream. Nothing really hits me like a good dab and a good bong rip. So I'm excited to do a bong rip, but I think tomorrow on 420, tomorrow's 420, I'm so stoked. I think what I'm going to do is take the fattest bong rip I can, record it for like Instagram or something. That way you guys can see the bong rip because I can't post it in the YouTube video. But take like the fattest bong rip I can. Maybe load up the zong or something. Just get some nice herb, freshly clean bowl. First rip in 110 days it'll be. Take a fat rip for Insta and then just try to record a YouTube video afterwards. See, I don't know, just talk about how high I got or what my experience was like in my first bong rip or taking my first bong rip in like 110 days or something like that. I might be too stupid to record the video and edit it. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. I'll try to plan around it. But if I can take a fat bong rip, record a nice video that's 4 minutes, 20 seconds or so, get it edited and uploaded, I think that would be a good time. Well, thank you for hanging out with me and be sure to follow me on Instagram. It's Cewpins420 on Insta. I'm pretty sure I'm going to post the video there. Might post it on Twitter there too, at Cewpins on Twitter. Make sure you follow me. And if you want to hear the story about the highest I've ever been, check this out. It's a fun story that happened in Colorado. Have a lit day.